Hi guys. Okay, so this reading today made me feel really emotional. We have the Knave of Cups. I think that should be Page of Cups in reverse. And then also we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Two of Cups upright and the Star card at the bottom of the deck. So I immediately felt really, emotional at the first card because all I could feel from this card was, sorry, this is the first card. All I could feel from this card was that um, as a child, I was feeling inner child energy, you know, as a child growing up and stuff, you were highly underestimated. I kept hearing you were highly underestimated. There were many things that people told you you just cannot do. Maybe you were really smallish. Maybe you got to a point in your life where you had to, the Queen of Swords upright is like someone that has to be like proper, like cutthroat, somebody that is able to say her thing, go for her own thing, disappoint people, and do whatever makes her happy, gives her pleasure, right? So it feels like there was a time where you decided, my heart is beating. There was a time where you decided that you're not going to be this person anymore. Like, yeah, underdog things, but it wasn't underdogging at the time. You know how underdog stuff is like, yeah, you're just quiet, but you are really doing things. But you knew that you were traumatized. You knew, I feel like there was a bullying situation even. You knew that you were traumatized and you immediately were like, nope, I'm not gonna take that. But I feel like there was a point where you, you, you became mean, not mean like doing what was done to you to other people, but you kind of couldn't. You endured too much lack of consideration that you kind of couldn't. Like there was a point where you were finding it hard to consider people, and a balance is being two as I was saying that. As I was saying, balance. A balance is being brought forth through this healing. That you felt a lot of healing when you switched from this energy, upright to sorry, when you switch from this energy of being underestimated, that's what I'm getting from this card. I feel really sad. When you switched to this, it felt really healing because you started actually seeing that like people know what they're doing. Um, you're a good person, you are capable, you're strong, and all of those things, right? But then there are definitely people that made it, a bit too tough. That the healing, kind of just like became a bit. It was like you were carted from this side and not to the middle, not to a balanced place. Instead of achieving harmony, it kind of like started weighing sideways again. Do you understand? It kind of started feeling like like you just didn't want to be around people even. You're like, if people are gonna be shitty, then whatever, you know. And then a breakthrough moment is here that is just literally helping you to heal and actually achieve, like actually have like harmony in your life instead of you to just get by, or instead of your healing process to now make or to mar you, which is messy. You're already the person that went through all of that before. You don't want to become some tyrant. Maybe it was really heavy. Maybe that's how why I felt like crying and my heart was really beating. Maybe something was done to you that was really heavy, and maybe there's even revenge in your heart, or maybe you don't want to revenge or and stuff, but you don't know that you are in by being, just like that. You're kind of like punishing humanity. You're punishing yourself because you're not healing the thing. Sometimes I feel like rather than just be, you know, I feel like you rather revenge and then move forward or something. But I don't advise revenge because, honestly, I don't believe in the justice system, but at the same time, I believe in God's justice, and like it's always the best. So, but I'm just saying, don't steal from yourself, don't steal from your healing, don't allow what the trauma you've experienced to steal from you. This is the time for you to heal and then come into a place of harmony where there's equal give and take with the universe, you know? You and humanity. I keep hearing service to humanity. You and humanity, you are connected. That is the point of healing from this energy, from whatever was done to you. It's the point of this healing is to become harmonious, is to become one with your healing, is to be leveraged upon, is to be capitalized upon, and not allow it to break you and then not, and then ruin you. It should break you, then make you. Do you understand? Yeah. So I think that's where you're at right now. And I feel like you're just going to be easy with yourself. You notice that you're being a bit easy with yourself. Yes, in the past, you would make decisions just anyhow and all of that. And then you moved into a place where you were like, nah, I'm just going to say no to everything. And then you start noticing a balance where there are things that you just check with yourself. Does it feel like home? Does it feel like love? If it doesn't, if it does, so you see, if there was a book of yeses and nos, you see like there's a balance and all of that, and you're actually saying yes to the things that you want and desire, and you're actually saying no to the things that you don't desire. Do you understand? Rather than no to everything. Yeah, I love you. I love you. I love you. Whatever you experienced was really painful, man. Like, take care of yourself, and please drink water. That's all I have. Guys, this is a part three from yesterday's reading. Um, yeah, so if you've not seen the first two, go back and check my shorts, you see them there. Anyway, we have the knave of sorry, of wands reversed, right? Sorry, I just woke up. We have it reversed, and then we have the king of wands upright. And the energy I'm really getting from it is that you you're mastering your own. It's not just harmony and balance that are coming that are coming in for you, or that you are embodying right now. You have become a master of your own inspiration, of your own willpower. Like, you've been able to cut out the noise and like find purpose, find your own purpose. You understand? And I feel like that's what you're charging towards right now, and you're not playing about you. You're really not playing about you. And how do I know that? Because some of the other cards that came out, we have the seven of wands. Wands energy. I feel like there's a lot of movements right now, or there's a lot of things that you are planning. Like, you're just like, wake up every day, you're putting things together, you're ensuring that your path is secured right now. And you see, like, the seven of wands card, it really gives me the energy that you've let your guard down now. The seven of wands always talks about how you are having like fears that like maybe don't actually belong to you, or maybe something is not actually happening. Sometimes it's just like you're just you're just scared. So I see you literally coming down from where you are and like packing up all those sticks and actually recognizing that nobody was like, sorry, not that nobody, you would always have people that don't like you or hate you or hate your progress or don't know what to do with your existence. You would always have that. But then, like, it's like you're letting your guard down so that you can have happy experiences. And why do I say that? We have the 10 of cups. We have the 10 of cups. Do you understand? So now you are not just healing from the trauma. You are concentrating on your happiness. You're able to be like, no, I want it all. I don't just want to heal from this trauma. I want to be actually happy. And that's where you're headed. And I'm so happy because at the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Swords. There is no better way. There is no better way. You are letting that whole thing go. And you're saying to yourself that you can save yourself and you are saving yourself because you will not think you have a very reliable boat taking you out of this place. Yeah. So basically, continue whatever you're doing. Continue whatever you're doing. If anybody is trying to take you back to where you started off, be like, no. Do you understand? Anybody is trying to trigger you into that, don't agree because this is your energy. I love you. Trust. That is.